It's deja vu here in the western plains of Iowa, out in the cornfields of Montezuma, Iowa, where a lot of memories come back to this old announcer. This was the scene of one of the greatest games in the history of the recent history of West Branch Bear football, called the Ice Bowl, back in 1989, which the Bears won a hard-fought contest over a very good Montezuma team, 12-7, and then went on to win the state championship at the Dome. And that was in 1989. So to put things in perspective for you, back in 1989, these guys that are out here on this field tonight, these young men were in first grade. So that kind of dates the old announcer too while we're at it. But anyway, we expect a great game here at Montezuma. Montezuma was expecting to come into this game with a little bit better record than they got. They came in at 1-5, but I think they've had some injuries and so forth, and they've played close games, but they just have had a few key injuries and have not put the season together that they thought they would have. Of course, the Bears, as you know, are coming into this contest at 6-0 in the district and 7-0, 6-0, 5-0 in the district and 6-0 overall, and just a great team effort last week against perennial state power Pekin, and put together one of the best games of the season offensively and defensively. So we expect another good game here tonight. Great weather conditions, the temperature probably in the 50s to the 60s, and of course, as you know, this time of year it could be anything. And so the wind is blowing out of the south. I'd say we do have a brisk wind, probably 15 to 20 miles an hour. So that could be a factor, but it's a great night for football here at Montezuma, and we're just about getting ready to start. The Bears will get the ball first, and we're ready to go here at Montezuma.
Number 5, Jay Schultz, back deep for West Branch.
Number 36, Chad Latcham, set to kick off for Montezuma. Schultz back deep, along with Tiley and Norman. Ball down the middle, taken by Hamer at the 25 to the 30, to the 35, out to the 40, and he'll be down at the 45-yard line. The Bears will start with great field position here on their own 45. First play from scrimmage. Hamer on a nice return. This time it's Hamer in motion to the left. They pitch to Hamer. He has some blockers out in front of him. Vargason gets a block to the 50, down to the 45, and he'll be down to about the Montezuma 43-yard line. Hamer picks up 12 yards on that first play from scrimmage. The ball now on the Montezuma 43-yard line. Great vantage point up here on top of the crow's nest. As one of the more unusual things about here at Montezuma is we're outside, and there's a fumble in the backfield, and Vargason will get it back, but it'll be a loss of about 10 yards. 20 here for the Bears, and this might be something that you might expect after a tremendously long hour and 20-minute bus ride to get here. It takes a while to get the kinks worked out. Waters back to throw. It's a draw play. Ducline gets away from one tackler, and he's up to about the 50.
And 17 for West Branch.
Bears faced with a 3rd and 17. As we said, a brisk wind going across the field. So we'll wait and see if that's a factor before the night's over. Ball right on the 50. Waters back to throw, has time, under pressure, gets hit. Dusty lets the ball go, and it's caught. It's tipped and caught at the 28-yard line, but we have a flag down.
Branch brings up a 3rd down and 29 for the Bears.
A holding call on the Bears, the first penalty of the game with 9:48 to go in his first quarter, no score. Gives them a 3rd and 29 on about their own 38. Waters rolls right. Looks for a man coming across, and he's going to be sacked. Intentional grounding call against Waters. And we have some confusion here as Coach Peterson's out on the field getting the penalty explained. Thomas in to punt for the Bears. He'll be punting from about the 15-yard line when he makes contact. Officials having a little time getting things sorted out here early in this ball game. 9:35 to go first quarter. No score at Montezuma. Number 22 back. It was a low snap. Thomas gets the kick away. It's a line drive and hits it about the Montezuma 44-yard line. Montezuma takes over their first possession with great field position here at their own 44-yard line. Motion to the right. Back to throw on first down. Has a man over the middle, and its feet get tangled. It's incomplete. Flying quick, number 17, McNall, the quarterback. On 2nd and 10, they throw on first down. Handoff over the right side, and he's tackled right about at the line of scrimmage. And first man making contact here, it looked like was Zausel. 3rd and 7 for Montezuma at their own 47. Motion to the right again. Not afraid to put it in the air. Looks downfield under heavy pressure. Almost intercepted by Ewald. Montezuma appears that they're going to go for it here on 4th and 7. And they come out of the quick kick formation. Schultz, Hamer takes it at the 22. If he gets up that right side, he could go to the 30, 35, out to the 40, 45. So once again, the Bears will have the ball at their own 45-yard line. On their own 46 with 8:30 to go, first quarter, no score. Bears come out a little flat here is what you might expect after coming off a big win last week and coming on a long bus trip, as we stated before. Handoff over the left side, and that's Vargason, and he's going to have a bunch.
8-yard line of Montezuma brings up a second down.
Vargason picks up 7 yards on that first down carry, so it's 2nd and 3 here. Ball on the Montezuma 48. This time Vincent in motion to the left. This time a little misdirection inside to Klein. He could go to the 40. Cuts it outside, and he's down to about at the 38-yard line. Second first down here. That was an 11-yard run by Klein. He's got 2 carries for 16 yards. Ball on the Montezuma 38. Waters sets him down. It looks like we had some people moving early there. Ewald at center. Tyler and Robertson at guard. Farmer and Zausel at tackle. Waters at the tight end. Hamer in motion to the right. Under heavy pressure again. Rolls out. Wants to throw. Down he goes.
At about 8.
Well, Bears get a first a face mask penalty assessed against Montezuma. Throws inside. Oh, a nice pass to Schultz, taking it to 20 to 25. Gets a nice block downfield. That was number 10, Seidel, with a nice block, and that's a we're going to call it a 37-yard pass to Schultz. All right, a 37-yard pass to Jay Schultz from Gabe Waters.
Number 3,
Thomas in to attempt the extra point. Kicks up. It's good. The Bears lead 7-0 with 6:41 to go in this first quarter. That to kick off for the Bears. Number 18, Norman on that special team. 15, Grant Jip. Number 34, Wyatt Freinholtz. Number 79, Keith Kuzman. Or excuse me, Michael Thomas. Line drive right down the middle, 25, down to the 20, taking it about the 16-yard line. Fake the handoff and goes right up the middle. Busts out of there. And a number 79 for the Bears, Michael Thomas, on a great... Montezuma takes over on their second possession of this football game at their own 26-yard line here with 6:33 to go, trailing 7-0. And right straight up the middle. Over the nose for the Bears. Kuzman and Ewald at tackle. Zausel and McConaughey at defensive end. They snap the ball quick again, and it looks like a penalty here. Vargason and Robertson at linebacker for the Bears. And, of course, then you have the Hound Dogs, Vincent Tiley, Schultz, and Seidel. And caught. And down at the Bear 48-yard line, Montezuma moving the football on the Bear 48. A nice 27-yard pass on a first down. This time they fake the pass, handoff over the left side, and that's Vincent in there, one of the tacklers along with Tyler and Schultz. Montezuma came up to run the play, and we had a car with the burglar alarm off over here, so they called timeout. A lot of strange things. A nice play in there by Vargason. 3rd and 5 for Montezuma on the Bear 43 with 4:13 to go, first quarter, 7-0 Bears. They pitch to the right side. He's got some room. McConaughey out there knocks him out of bounds, and Montezuma picks up the first down after the measurement, so it's 1st and 10 Montezuma on the Bear 38-yard line. Little misdirection, and boy, oh boy, there comes the ball out. But give credit to number 49, Vargason, for being in there. Excuse me, that was Robertson for messing that whole play up there. Okay, on that last play. Chris Robertson got in the middle of that and almost got the ball. So it's 2nd and 15 here after a 5-yard loss. Zausel, tremendous hit by Zausel, and the Bears are going to have it at the 40. All right, Bears get the first turnover here. A tremendous hit by Zach Zausel on the quarterback, and then Vargason gets the football for the Bears at the Montezuma 40-yard line here. 1st and 10 Bears, Hamer in motion to the right. Little misdirection. Oh, there comes the ball out. It's picked off by a Montezuma guy. As we stated before, it's Friday the 13th, and there's strange things happening here at Montezuma. That's a play we've never seen before. A fumble in the air taken by a defensive lineman in the extra points block. Montezuma set to kick off. Number 56, Mike Miller, took that 50 yards for him. So it's 7-6 Bears with 3:12 to go, first quarter. Norman takes it at the 5-yard line. Bears take over at their own 35 after the return by Norman. Good for about 15 yards. Hamer in motion, handoff over the right side to Vargason. Holy Toledo. He's out to about the 49-yard line. He picks up about 14. Bears break the huddle slow here on a 1st and 10 at the Bear 48-yard line. This time Waters hands off to Klein, and boy, he's hit at the 45, and down he goes. 2nd and 13 for the Bears. The Klein loses 3. Tom DeMelner, number 74 in that Bear offensive line now. Zausel had some kind of equipment problems. He's out with 2:07 to go. Waters back to throw. Has time. Ball is intercepted. And down he goes at the Bear 40-yard line. Montezuma takes over at the Bear 41. 1:59 to go. This is exactly what you fear. Handoff right up the middle, and he gets about 5. Montezuma 2nd and 5 down on the Bear 35. Mixing the plays up. This time they pitch wide to the right. Schultz is out there. There comes Tyler, and he's going to get maybe a yard. 3rd and 3 for Montezuma. Ball at the Bear 35. This time a little misdirection inside, and he's going to be close. I think he'll be a little bit short. 4th and 1 for Montezuma. Big play for the Bear defense. They shift over, and he's hit. And we'll see if the surge got it. We'll see where I think he got it. Montezuma playing a good first quarter of football. They pick up their 3rd first down, so it's 1st and 10 Montezuma on the Bear 30. First play of the 2nd quarter. Turn that right side. Vargason out there and Tiley, and he's going to have about 10 yards. Montezuma picks up another first down on the Bear 20. They're moving the football. Little misdirection inside. Tyler gets him immediately for about a yard gain. Number 22, Jordan Fraker, a quick back for Montezuma. Boy, he hits that hole quick. 2nd and 9, back to throw. We have a flag down. There's a man wide open. Touchdown Montezuma, but we'll wait and see what the flag is. Bears get a huge break. An illegal shift by Montezuma nullifies the touchdown. So now it's 2nd down, and we'll call it 14, and we've got a flag again. Well, another offsides penalty on Montezuma, and they call a timeout here to kind of get things stopped. I tell you, these little 5-yard penalties add up, and they just kill you when you got a good drive going right up the middle, and he'll have about 5, and that looked like Kuzman in the middle of that. 3rd and 17 here from Montezuma. Ball on the Bear 24-yard line. 10:23 to go, 2nd quarter. Bears lead 7-6. They go back to that same pass that got him the touchdown. Great hit back there by Tiley. Bears force Montezuma into a 4th and 17 here, and you know they're going to go for it. Down on the Bear 25-yard line, nothing to lose. Back to throw, goes long again, and it's over the middle, and it's caught, and I think he'll have the first down. Montezuma picks up a first down on a 17-yard pass. They're 1st and goal at the 8. Handoff over the right side, they skirt the right, he cuts it back inside. Boy, he takes a hit, he's down to 5. Number 52, Kyle Johnson, the center for Montezuma, injured on that last play, so we've had a lengthy delay here while they got him off the field. Under heavy pressure, throws it out there, and that ball could be live if it went backwards. Well, we thought that ball was thrown backwards, but they ruled it an incomplete pass, so it's still 3rd and goal from the 5. And they're going to pitch it, and boy, he takes a hit right at the 5-yard line again. Well, here we go. Montezuma calls their 2nd timeout with 4th and goal from the 5 with 9:01 to go. They want to get the right play, and they throw the slant pattern, and it's incomplete. Bears take over on their own 5, and if they ever needed a wake-up call, that may have been it right there. I'll tell you what, if Montezuma would have been able to get that one in. Bears need to take care of the football here. 8:58 to go. They pitch to the left. Here comes Vargason. Has some room out to the 10. To the 15, there comes the football out, and Montezuma gets it back. Well, the Bears are trying to self-destruct here. They turn the ball over again on their own 20, and Montezuma goes for blood immediately. And the ball's caught at the 10, and that'll be good for a first down. Well, the Bears are giving Montezuma every chance in the book here. 1st and 10 on the Bear 10-yard line once again. They have a man out to the left, wide left. Back to throw. The Bears need a break, and that's overthrown, and there's a flag. Looks like it could be holding.
Pass intended to make it a 1st And goal to go from the 20.
Montezuma gets a 10-yard holding penalty, so it's first and goal on the 23, and we have I think it's going to be an illegal procedure against Montezuma. It looked like the right side of the line moved. Montezuma gets a 5-yard offside penalty, so now it's first and goal from the 28. Man out wide right, motion to the right. Back to throw, under pressure, goes right down the middle, and it's almost intercepted by Vincent. Second and 28, or second and goal, whatever you want to call it here. Ball on the 28. 8:11 to go, second quarter. This time they roll left. Oh, tremendous hit there by Zalzel. The guy gets the ball, and then he takes a hit at about the 26-yard line after a gain of about 2. Third and goal from the 26. 7:34 to go, 7-6 Bears. Clock running in this first half. Halfback option pass. They have a man coming across the middle, almost intercepted by Tiley. Coach Donovan gets a play in, fourth and goal from the 26. 7:28 to go. Back to throw, under pressure, has a man over the middle, and Tiley simply makes a very smart play there and knocks it down. Well, the Bear offense simply needs to get refocused here and get going. I think once they get a drive put together here and get settled down a little bit and get some continuity going, we'll be okay. But they just need to get something going here. Vincent in motion to the right. Waters sets him down. This time Vargason holds on to it to the 30, and he holds on with both hands out to about the 35-yard line, 34-yard line. This is the Bears' 6th possession, believe it or not. They've had a punt, then a touchdown, then a fumble, an interception, and another fumble. So 2nd and 2, Vargason picks up 8 on that first down carry. Hamer in motion to the left. Back to throw. Looks long. The ball is going to be intercepted.
Brings up a third down.
No. He got 8 on that first down carry. Well, to bring you up to date, the Bears get a huge break. The young man dropped the football, so now instead of the interception, it's 3rd and 3. Bears desperately need a first down. Vargason gets a pitch left, puts his head down to the 40, and he'll have the first down. Vargason running hard. 1st and 10 Bears on the 40. Hamer in motion to the left. 6:19 to go, first half. 7-6 Bears. This time handoff over the right side, and they're going to be forward for about 7 yards. And I
bring up a 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3 here for the Bears. Bear offense starting to move that football on the ground. They need to get something, as we said, going here. Vincent in motion to the left. Handoff over left side to Vargason. He follows his blockers, a great hold down to the 45, down to the 41-yard line. Bears Seidel out wide left. For the Bears now starting to take charge. 1st and 10 on the Montezuma 41-yard line. Handoff to Klein. He slips one tackle, and he's down to about the 38. As we said before, that Bear offensive line. Tyler and Robertson, Ewald at center, Zalzel and Farmer at tackles. Starting to make a dent here in this Montezuma defense. Back to throw under heavy pressure. Gets it away, has a man out there. That's Klein, incomplete. Just off the fingertips of Klein. It looked like it had a chance. So it's 3rd and 8 here with 4:31 to go in this first half. Bears ahead 7-6. Good ball game here at Montezuma. Has time. Then gets it out here to Hamer, or to Vargason. 40-35 to the 30. There's some hitting going on, folks. Well, the Bears will go for it here on 4th and 1. They need to get close to the 30-yard line. I'd like to see him get over it just to make sure. Waters sets him down. And there's your money man, number 49, and he gets hit. And I think his forward progress is going to get the first down. He's right at the 30. Bears continue to move here. Vargason just gets that first down with 3:36 to go in this first half. Ball on the Montezuma 30-yard line. Vincent in motion to the right. This time they pitch to Vargason. He makes a cut down to the 30, down to about the 26. Vargason picks up 4 yards. He's got 55 yards on 9 carries. 2:57 to go. Ball on the Montezuma 26. 2nd and 6 here. Hamer in motion to the left. Little misdirection inside to Klein. He slips one tackler and he's down to about the 24. Third and we're going to call it 4 here. Klein picks up 3 yards on that last carry. And the ball comes out, and they're going to pick it up, and down he goes at about the Montezuma 38-yard line. On their own 35-yard line, and the Bears need to do something here. Handoff over that right side, and going to be forward for no gain. All right, 2nd and 10, and weaves his way through there for about 3 yards. Montezuma faced with a 3rd and 8 with 43 seconds to go here. They've got the wind at their back. Little misdirection inside, and boy, Kuzman's in there, and there's Zauzal. Bears call a timeout with 27 seconds to go, and Montezuma faced with a 4th and 10, but they usually punt out of the quick kick formation here. We'll see if they do. And they're going to fake it, which I don't quite understand, and gets back inside, and he's going to have the 1st down. Montezuma calls a timeout with 15 seconds to go, and now they're in Bear territory down on the Bear 44-yard line, we'll call it. Back to throw, under pressure, has a man going long, and it's incomplete. 10 for Montezuma with 11 seconds to go, and need I say, I realize they've thrown a lot, but this is a good defensive secondary for the Bears, and sooner or later, you've got to believe they're going to pick one. There goes the ball up again, and it's down the middle, incomplete. Conceivably be the last play of the first half here. 5 seconds to go, Montezuma on the 45, man in motion to the right. This time they try to get pressure on the quarterback, throw down the middle, and it's incomplete, and a tremendous hit put on the halfback. All right, well, we have a second before the second half starts here. We'll try to give you a few of the stats, and I'll tell you what, it was a rather interesting first half of football for the West Branch Bears. The bad news is they probably played the worst half of football this season. As we said before, is something you might have expected after that huge win over Pekin, and then an hour bus ride or hour and a half bus ride here to Montezuma. The good news is, however, they still lead this thing 7-6 at half. They had 17 running plays, good for 94 yards. Waters was 2 of 5 passing for 45 yards. The Bears had 3 penalties. That was a positive for 20 yards, not heavily penalized. And they had 8 first downs. They had a total yardage of 139 yards. On the individual receiving, Schultz had 1 catch for 37. And Vargason had 1 catch for 8. Individual rushing, Klein had 7 rushes for 27 yards. Vargason had 9 rushes for 55. And Hamer had 1 for 12. On the Montezuma side of the football, they had 20 rushes for 58 yards. They were 3 of 14 passing. As we said, that Bears secondary being tested this game. 54 yards in the passing department, 3 of 14 for 54. They had one factor I think that really hurt Montezuma more than anything was 6 penalties for 45 yards, and some of those coming at a key time on a couple of those drives when they were deep in Bear territory. They had 8 first downs, and they had 112 total yards. Now the Bears are going to have to kick off to Montezuma to start this second half, and it's a strange wind, as we said here tonight at Montezuma. It's kind of a crosswind blowing out of the field faces east and west, and it's a wind that's coming out of the I would say southwest. So it appears that it does affect the ball a little bit once it gets up, and there's always a wind blowing here out on the plains, as we said before. So we're set to kick off here to start this second half, and hopefully the Bears can get the ship righted and bring a victory back to West Branch on that long bus ride home. It'll be a lot nicer with a win. Robertson, a strong kick down to the 10. Of the way the Bears Knights went, that ball goes out of bounds on the 1. If it would have went into the end zone, they'd have got the ball on the 20. Instead, they take it on the 35, and the ball comes out of the quarterback's hand right off the bat here, so he'll get maybe a yard. Montezuma picks up 1 yard on that first snap from center. And they pitch wide right, and Zauzal strings it out real well. Then he gets a piece of him, a nice play by Zach Zauzal. 3rd and 12 for Montezuma. Nice play there by Zauzal, and I'm sure the coaches did a little soul searching with the players at halftime. Back to throw, under heavy pressure, and it's incomplete, and the quarterback just gets leveled at the 28-yard line. Boy, oh boy, number 17 for Montezuma, the quarterback McNall takes a huge hit. They got a new quarterback in there. It's pitched wide to the left. Bears have it, it's down, and Bears will have it at the Montezuma 24-yard line, and that was a new quarterback, number 14, Adam Cox, in there for Montezuma, while the other regular quarterback has to be attended to on the sideline here. All right, the Bears have a chance to capitalize here. They get a break on that fumbled punt attempt from the quick kick position. They get the ball on the Montezuma 24-yard line. Hamer in motion to the left. This time they pitch to Klein, and he gets outside, and he's going to be hit for a loss. 2nd and 16 for the Bears. Boy, they're just having a hard time getting untracked offensively here. Loss of 6 on that last play. Vincent in motion to the left. This time they hand off to Klein, and he's hit immediately. 3rd and 20 for the Bears. Ball on the, we're going to say Montezuma 34-yard line. It's a brisk wind blowing here. Waters throws a slant pattern incomplete to Schultz. 3rd and 31 for the Bears. They get a 15-yard blocking below the waist penalty assessed on that, so the ball is now on the 45-yard line.
Back to punt for West Branch, number 3, Zach Thomas.
Thomas back to punt for the Bears. After they spotted the ball, Montezuma then declined the penalty. So Thomas is going to put kicking a nice kick. It's going to be down at the 1-yard line. Nope, they're going to mark it in back in for Montezuma. They take over on their own 20. And Zalzel in there on the tackle again. 2nd and 9 here for Montezuma. They get 1 yard on that first down carry. Ball on the Montezuma 21. And we have a flag. Montezuma assessed a 5-yard offside penalty, so it brings up a 2nd and 14 here. Now ball back on their 15. Back to throw. Has a man over the middle. Intercepted by Vargason at the 25. Down at the 22. Once again, the Bears have great field position after the Vargason interception. Takes it back to the Montezuma 22-yard line. Waters sets them down. 8:25 to go, 3rd quarter. 7-6 Bears here. Vincent in motion to the left. Hand off to Vargason. To the 20. To the 15.
15-yard line brings up a 2nd down and 3.
All right, Bears set to go. 2nd and 2. Ball on the Montezuma 15. Hamer in motion to the right. This time he pitches to Hamer. If he gets the corner cut, he could go. He's going to be down to the 10, still on his feet, down to about the 9. Hamer picks up a 1st down on the, we're going to call it right over the Montezuma 10, so it's 1st and goal on the 9. With 7:24 to go, and we have flags. The Bears get a 5-yard offside penalty. I think one of the linemen lined up offsides. That's something we haven't seen yet this season. So it's 1st and goal from the 14. This time they pitch to Klein, makes a nice cut down to the 10. We're going to call it 11-yard line, or that was Hamer, excuse me. Hamer picks up 3 yards, so it's 2nd and goal now from the 11. Bears been knocking on the door here. They need someone to take and stuff that baby in the end zone. Montezuma doing a great job. Wants to throw. The ball's tipped again. 3rd and goal from the 12 with 6:18 to go in this 3rd quarter. 7-6 Bears. Great night for football out here at Montezuma. Back to throw. A little shovel pass to Klein. If he makes a good cut here, down to the 10, down to the 5. Well, Bears call a timeout with 4th down and goal from the 5, and here they come with 5:46 to go in this 3rd quarter. This could be a big, big play either way. Rolls left, wants to throw it. He could score if he makes it to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Gabe Waters. That's 5 yards. Well, that drive was 7 plays, 22 yards, capped off with a 5-yard run, and the kick is no good. To kick off for the Bears. As we said before, that scoring drive, 7 plays, 22 yards, capped off with a 5-yard Waters run. The Bears lead this thing 13-6 after the missed extra point attempt. Robertson kicks right down the middle to the 20, taking it about the 22-yard line. They fake the handoff up that left side, and this young man can run, and he's out to about the 31-yard line. Wyatt Fronholtz and Grant Jipp on that tackle on the kickoff for the Bears. Montezuma takes over on their own 32 with 5:31 to go here. Zalzel gets the quarterback. Here comes Robertson. He gets a shot at him. And we've got probably a holding call here. Montezuma gets a 15-yard clipping penalty. So it's 1st and 27 now, back on about their 14-yard line. And a nice tackle inside there. We'll wait and see who that was. As he gets up, it's number 76, Keith Kuzman. 2nd and 26 for Montezuma. As we said, number 17, McNall, back at quarterback now. And a little misdirection inside here. And gets to the 20, and a nice hit there by McConaughey and Vincent. 3rd down and 21 here for Montezuma. And they're not afraid to throw it, folks. You already know that. He threw 14 times this first half. A little halfback option pass. He gets hit just as he lets the ball go. Intercepted by Tiley at the 50. And this could go a ways to the 45, to the 40. Still on his feet down to about the 36-yard line. All right, as we said before, when you throw that ball enough with this Bear secondary, you're going to get picked off. So Tiley gets his interception down to the Montezuma 37 now. Bears take over 1st and 10. Throws that little slant pattern and incomplete to intended for Seidel. Second and 10. Waters had the ball in Seidel's hands there, but it's a little bit cool here, a little windy, and the ball intended for Seidel. He gets a great block out here down to the 25. Give Vincent credit for a great block to spring that play. All right, that was a 12-yard completion to Seidel. The Bears pick up their second first down of this second half, their 10th of the game. So it's 1st and 10 Bears on the Montezuma 25-yard line. Waters wants to throw again, has a man out there, and that's a Schultz. He comes back to the 20, gets loose and down to about the 17. Well, that pass good for 10 yards to Seidel and another to Schultz, excuse me, and another first down. Then a face mask penalty tacked on the end, so it's half the distance to the goal. So it's 1st and goal from about the 8. Klein picks his way through there down to about the 4.
Goal to go from the 4 for West Branch.
2nd and goal from the 4. Waters sets him down. 2:25 to go. Handoff to Klein. A great hold by the offensive line. I mean, he could have waltzed in there. So from... All right, that was a 5-play drive. Good for 37 yards. Thomas in to attempt the extra point. Kicks up. And it's good. So the Bears are going to lead this thing now 20-6 here with 2:21 to go in this third quarter. Robertson set to kick off for the Bears. As we said, that last scoring drive was 5 plays, 37 yards. Waters 2 of 3 from the air. 10-yard pass to Schultz and a 12-yarder to Seidel. And here it goes right down the middle, taking a line drive, taking it to 10. They fake that pitch every time. Down there, Bo Peterson turns down there. Nice play by Bo Peterson and number 16 for the Bears. Kurt Jeffries. Montezuma takes over at their own 21. This will be their 4th possession of the second half. They've had a fumble, an interception, and an interception on their first 3. Back to throw, right over the middle. Almost intercepted by Robertson. 2nd down and 10. Boy, I tell you what, the Bears are starting to get some pressure on Montezuma here. Handoff right up the middle into that pile, and there comes Vincent in along with McConaughey. Montezuma, 7 yards so far in this third quarter. In the second half. 0 for 4 passing this time. Oh, he takes a tremendous hit again up that left side, and he's going to have about 3 more yards. Montezuma faced with a 4th and 4, and you never know. They tend to punt out of that quick kick formation, and they do on 4th down. It's a wobbly kick. Hits at the 50. Schultz just lets it go. It's going to roll down to about the Bear 32-yard line with 57 seconds to go in this third quarter. Bears take over on their 4th possession of this second half. They've scored on 2 of their first 3 with 57 seconds to go. Third quarter, they lead 20 to, a high tackle there, and Klein's out to about the 35. Bears faced with a 2nd and 6. Ball on the 36. Wind continues to blow here, high atop the crow's nest here. Throw out here to Seidel to the 40, to the 50, look out. Down to about the, we're going to call it 44-yard line. 20-6 Bears. Ball on the Montezuma 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Hamer in motion. They pitch it to Hamer, and he gets hit in the backfield, and he's going to lose about 7 or 8 yards. 2nd and 17. Loss of 7. Montezuma's give the Bears some trouble here when they're trying to run wide, and I'm sure that's something they'll work on in practice this week. Back to throw. Gets protection. Has a man over the middle, almost complete to Seidel, but almost intercepted also. 3rd and 17 after the incomplete pass. Ball almost picked off, and then it was almost deflected to Seidel, who would have went a ways if he would have got it. Montezuma puts the all-out blitz on. Waters rolls right, has a man wide open down there. That's Schultz. Oh, almost had him. Jeffries, DeMelner, and Jip come in on this punt team now. Part of the special teams. Thomas will be kicking from about the Bear 40. Oh, it's a nice one. A high spiraling end over end. Going to hit at 10 and takes a great hop. So it's going to be marked out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Montezuma takes over on their own 10 with 10:59 to go in this game, 20-6 Bears, and the Hound Dogs, I'm sure, are ready. That's Seidel, Schultz, Vincent, and Tiley, and it's a run and play right straight up the middle.
Brings up a 2nd down and 6.
There they come over the left side, and boy, Robertson's there to meet him right at the 15-yard line after a gain of 1. I think this is a pattern that you start to see as the season goes on. This is where the Bears' depth late in that 4th quarter takes over. Montezuma appearing to start getting a little tired. There's McConaughey on a great one-on-one play. And that's the Bears' special teams. And if they get a chance to return this ball, I'm telling you, Schultz is dangerous. Once again, they kick away from him, and they're going to kick it out of bounds, content to just let it go. And it's going to be marked out at about the Montezuma 35-yard line. Bears take over at the Montezuma 35. This will be their 5th possession with 9:08 to go in this game. 20-6 Bears. Vincent in motion to the left. And Waters is tackled on his way back. Second down and 17. Boy, Waters tackled, I mean, as soon as he gets the ball. I don't know exactly what's going on. Rolls right, has time, looks for Seidel, then has a play. Oh, this is going to go back across the left to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, cuts it back at the 25, down to the 20. Beautifully designed play there by Coach Rummels. Goes to the 23-yard play to Klein. And once again, this is almost unbelievable. Well, number 77 for Montezuma, Adam Talbert, is having himself a whale of a ball game here. That was him again for another 7-yard loss by Waters. This time they throw inside to Tiley, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 17 for the Bears. Tiley hit hard about the 15. Ball came loose. 7:17 to go in this football game. Waters has a man going down there. That's Seidel. And we're going to wait and see where they mark it. I think they're going to mark it at the 1-yard line. Officials did mark that a touchdown. So a 28-yard scoring strike from Waters to Seidel. That was a 5-play drive, 35 yards. Thomas's kick is up, and it's good. By the Bears, 5 plays, 35 yards, a 28-yard pass from Waters to Seidel. Bears lead this thing 27-6 with 7:11 to go. Robertson to kick off. Great kick all the way into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback and be brought out to the 20, but a great kick by Chris Robertson.
Regional sports medicine, physical therapy, and athletic training are provided tonight. The sports medicine staff is specially trained and educated to provide comprehensive health care to those engaged.
To go here, they've only got 12 yards in this second half so far with 7:11 to go in the game. 1st and 10 on their 20. A great kick by Robertson, and there's Zausel, and we'll see who else is in there. I believe that's quarterback for Montezuma is going to get tired of seeing number 77 for the Bears, Zach Zausel. Quick pitch to the left side. There's McConaughey out there. Turns the play in, and number 5, Schultz and Robertson come over to make the tackle. Montezuma pinned deep in their own territory this whole second half. They've had to start from their 35, their 20, their 32, their 21, their 10, and their 20. Back to throw, throws over the middle. Almost intercepted again. 4th and 10 for Montezuma from their own 20. And once again, they kick out of that quick kick formation. This time, Schultz may have a chance to field it, and he doesn't. So Montezuma downs it at about their 39-yard line. Just as bad a field position as Montezuma's had. Bears have had great field position this whole second half. With 5:29 to go, they take over on the Montezuma 40. Little handoff right up the middle to, I think that was Vargason, and the ball comes out. Mood tonight. Montezuma takes over on their own 32 after the fumble. Breaks out in the open, and he's all the way out to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for Montezuma, their first one of the second half. The Bears have had 4 fumbles and an interception in this football game. Handoff over the left side, and he'll get maybe a yard. All right, there was offsetting personal fouls on that last play. So it's back to 1st and 10 Montezuma on their 45, and now we have a timeout. Montezuma forced to call their second timeout to get the play in, so they've only got 1 timeout left here with 4:29 to go. Bears had 27-6. They pitch left. There's Zausel, turns that play in. Second and 7 for Montezuma, ball on their 47. Bears send everybody, and ball carrier is going to get maybe a yard. Third and 6 for Montezuma with 3:15 to go in this football game. Bears ahead 27-6. Clock continues to run. Rolls right. Plays turned in by Zausel, and Kuzman's there, and Vincent, and a whole host of tacklers, and they're not going to get the first down. We wonder if Montezuma's not going to go for it here on 4th and 5 from the 50. And they are. And he wants to throw the football, and it's complete, and a great one-on-one tackle by Jason Norman prevents them from getting the first down. Bears take over on their own 47. We've got Waters 3 carries for -9 yards. Klein 12 carries for 30. Vargas 11 for 69, and Hamer 4 for 13. Long count. Jeffrey's in at quarterback now, and there goes Klein down to about the 45-yard line. Waters finished the night 8 for 17, and we'll have his yardage for you here in just a second. 1:49 to go. Ball on the Montezuma 45. Jeffrey's in at quarterback. Handoff right up the middle. Little stutter step there by Vargason, and he's down to about the 42. As we said, Waters having a great night. We had 147 yards through the air on his passing. Jeffries to throw the football, and taken by Seidel, and he could be gone. And it is. Touchdown Bears. And that's going to be Jeffries to Seidel. For Seidel having a huge night receiving here. We'll get his yardage for you here when we get time to recap that drive. Spots down. Thomas's kick is up. It appears to be good, and the Bears lead this thing 34-6 with 1:15 to go. By the Bears, it was a good one. It was 3 plays, 47 yards. Jeffries in at quarterback, throws the bomb to Seidel there. Schultz has 2 catches for 47. Seidel has 4 for 104. Vargason 1 for 8, and Klein 1 for 30. So the Bears showing that they can throw the ball as well as run it. With 1:15 to go here, and Robertson kicks off once again, and boy, is he getting a foot into it, and it goes out of the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. All right, a little extracurricular there. I don't know if you can see it on the tape or not, but number 77 for Montezuma went after Robertson's legs after that kick. Robertson was down for a while, and now the Bears are going to play a little bit of incentive here. With 32 yards this second half for offense. 34-6, handoff over the right side, and whole bunch of Bears in there again. Well, that could have been the last play of this football game. As we said, Montezuma's going to end this second half with only 36 yards of total offense. It's been a great defensive game for the Bears. The offense a little sluggish to start with, but they got rolling this second half. And anytime you come this far on with a bus trip after a huge victory, and they're going to get one more playoff, and I think they're going to call that.
That is the end of the ball game.
That's the end of the football game here at Montezuma, and as you can see, tempers are getting a little bit almost out of control here. A little bit of a few maybe unsportsmanlike things happened right at the end of the football game, and that's what you don't like to see. But anyway you look at it, the Bears come away with a victory here at Montezuma, and as we said, this was going to be a tough week with a long bus trip, and they were coming off of a big victory over Pekin, so we want to thank everyone that came out here to support us tonight. Like we said, an hour-and-a-half bus trip. Next week, we got to travel to Cardinal of Eldon, which is about a 2.5 hour trip. And then it's back home to the Little Rose Bowl for the final game of the season against Iowa City Regina. So this is Wayne Lang, voice of the Bears, and Kenny Hatfield way atop the crow's nest here at Montezuma saying thanks to everyone, and we'll see you next week.